Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. Now, I mean, as this recording, it is 4:42 p.m. February the 3rd, 2025. You know what I mean? And of course, y'all hear the water in the background. You know what I mean? It means I just finished cooking dinner and now I'm washing dishes, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm chilling like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like I said, I'm just chilling. Came back from work. You know what I mean? I cooked and everything. Now I'm washing my dishes. You know what I mean? So in one of my videos last night that I put out, there's something I forgot to mention. Of the YouTube channels that I like. I forgot to mention Don Tony, Kevin Castle. I'm a fan of theirs. You know what I mean? Especially, Kevin Castle. Kevin Castle is a guy who I like a lot because he shoots straight. You know what I mean? He shoots straight to the hip. He doesn't bullshit. I like Don Tony as well, but Kevin Castle is a guy who has always been a real straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And you gotta keep it real. And he keeps it 100. So I forgot to mention Don Tony, Kevin Castle. Man, speaking of keeping it real, WWE has now been able to really give a headache to dirt sheets and such the last couple of days. And the way how they're doing stuff now, they're doing things very differently now. Now, it seems like they're doing things differently. Now, it seems like they are, they're purposely feeding, they're purposely feeding the dirt sheets bullshit, to make them run, to make them run a story, and then they turn shit around and lie to them, right? And some of these dirt sheet writers, like Sap, they get mad. They get all up in their fucking feelings and things like that, right? Like, look at the whole Alexa Bliss thing, right? Remember, that Saturday, it was stated that her and WWE are far apart on money, right? Now, I don't know if this is Meltzer. It might have been Meltzer who said this. Matter of fact, I'm going to assume it was Meltzer. Let's assume it was Dave Meltzer, right, who basically said this. And, Meltzer, the thing with Meltzer is, Meltzer has always been spot off when it comes down to WWE and in that room, right? He's always been spot off. But, of course, lately, he hasn't been, the best. He's not reputable. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his news and shit and his sources, he's not reputable like he was. So Meltzer's a joke now. Dave Meltzer is a fucking joke with his news and the sources they get. He's a fucking joke. I think WWE they played into it. You know what I mean? And they also played into Sapp too. I mean, WWE does not like Sean Sapp. They do not like Sean Ross Sapp. They don't. Because I think they know the way how this motherfucker comes off. You know what I'm saying? They don't like Fightful, period. You know what I mean? I think with the reputation that sites like Fightful have and stuff, I think they got your ass. Like they legit got you. You know what I'm saying? And now they really know how to get people to the point where they're frustrating the fuck out these dirt sheet writers. They are. You know what I'm saying? They are. And and mind you got people who's running the show there who basically they were performers at one time, and they know how bullshit these dirt sheet writers are. So they decided to play him like a fucking fiddle, right? I mean, they play him good. The Alexa Bliss thing is basically the biggest one of them all. You know what I mean? And then I seen a report from Sean Ross Sapp today saying that, well, they spoke, WWE and Alexa Bliss spoke, and, they spoke on Saturday morning and they got a deal done within that time, right? But the thing is that, they say shit after the fact, right? Do I think they have some news? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. See, people like Fightful and Dave Meltzer, when it comes down to AEW, right? I mean, they all cheer for AEW. You know what I mean? But when it's WWE, then it's a whole different ballgame. Like, they don't know shit. I mean, especially Dave Meltzer. Meltzer is a guy who, we all know he's pro AEW. You know what I mean? He's pro AEW for sure. So he'll do anything to spin. But then again, that's kind of good, too. It's in a good way because at least he breaks down the bullshit that happens with AEW. With WWE, it's a little bit far-fetched because he really doesn't have that, he doesn't have like that main source, that he gets from WWE. He doesn't really have that with WWE. AEW, yeah, because Tony Khan is so fucking stupid to let Dave Meltzer in his shit that, yeah, Dave Meltzer's he's gonna say some stuff. Of course. And people like I said, people like, Fightful, when they get called out, then they do damage control and shit. I'm like, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, they play you like a fucking fiddle. You know what I mean? WWE plays you good. They play you like the bitch you really are. You know what I'm saying? And you can't take it. And mind you, we're seeing when Fightful got embarrassed twice last year, twice. Not only with the Bobby Lashley thing, but also when Triple H called him out and called PW Insider out, saying, more reputable sources, right? And Sean Ross Sapp got all up in his feelings, and then he tried to make some bullshit up about, cheese puffs and all this other shit, right? Which I think is complete bullshit. I think it's pure fucking bullshit. But this is what they done. But WWE is playing the shit out these dirt sheet writers. They know how to get them now. They know how to get them. They know how to get them because now they know, how to play this fucking game with them. They lie, they lie right to your fucking face. They lie right to the source's face, right? And they don't like that. The dirt sheets don't like that. They really don't like that because it fucks up their credibility. It fucks everything up for them, and that's good. That's good. That's fucking good. Fightful is definitely, they take hits and such. The Wrestling Observer, they take hits also, but not as much as Fightful. Fightful, whenever I think of Fightful, I automatically think of that bum-ass motherfucker Sean Ross Sapp. And fuck Cassidy Hayes too. Fuck that nigga as well. You know what I mean? Because he tried to get on some slick shit with me. On fucking Twitter. Like, come on, man. You bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? I mean, look. Us fans, know the truth more than these fucking dirt sheet writers. But what they try to do is they try to insult your intelligence. You know what I mean? Because they are, in a higher level of their profession and shit. Like, nigga, like, pro wrestling is not like, basketball and stuff where it's sports journalism. Like, this is basically voluntarily. Like, you're volunteering. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You serious? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So fuck the dirt sheets, but then again, I need the dirt sheets too, because the dirt sheets is basically the ones that I use for news and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, but fuck the people who mainly run it, like Sean Ross Sapp and fuck John Albert too. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them as well. I'm glad they're playing y'all. And you know what? They're going to keep playing y'all too anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm about to be out. I definitely will be coming with another video tonight for sure. You know what I mean? So I'm going to holler at y'all tonight. Peace!